Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Return starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Ewers. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Okay, right.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Play fake, it's Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Play action, Ewers. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. They'll try the middle with Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On the give, it's Gordon. across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So that brings up 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Love on 3rd and short. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our 1st quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throw here, third down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Fielded just beyond his 40. Jukes away from one. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Down. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Set,
On second down, Jacobs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. 62 ground. Rule 32.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
McManus sends it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, Ewers. Setting up the receiver screen to Jefferson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down, ball at the 36. Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Got a man. This is Evans. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Completed over the middle. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So they'll decline this and take the results. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 now from the 30. To the air with Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Love out of the shotgun. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now it's Ewers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw, here's Ewers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There it goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. He's going deep. toward Jefferson, but it's intercepted. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the Packers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Man, these last 2 drives, Brock, he's looking like a different quarterback than we've seen all season. He's been so good at taking care of the football. Not so much here.
Yeah, it does speak to the type of play he's had, where he's just been so on it, taking care of the football, knowing it's the most precious thing you've got in the game, and he's given it away a couple times. I'm curious to see how this affects him here down the road.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. There's Love to throw. Got his man. It's golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. And off to Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Ewers. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. This is Gordon. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the pistol, here's Gordon. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for him. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning the run game.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Johnson now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. The give here to Gordon. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action, Ewers. Lobs this deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Now it's Gordon. He's got a gain of 6 there. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Ewers to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Ewers to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown! So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They're not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Nixon now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Stick it to the blue. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Set, ready. Yellow.
Going run again with Jacobs. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
50, green, ready.
Love now off the play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Finds him over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Set, punt. Yellow.
Reed will go in motion right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Offense to the line for second down.
Come on, set.
They send the tight end in motion. Love from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run loses yards.
Such a perfect example, teaching tape, for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So now, here's third and goal.
Ready, ready. 45, right. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. A very short kick here from the right hash. Charging down the middle, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That protection has got to be...
I ain't never seen a fucking block like that. I hate you niggas.
Going on board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
On the run, it's Gordon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, range, Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Down. Sticky, green. Hey,
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Savion Williams, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Love on 3rd and short. Brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
Sending the tight end in motion left. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready. Blue 32. Cut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That's low and bounces short of his man. Target that time, Jaden Reed. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Gordon. sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
On the ground here with Gordon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Air it out on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Completed to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Hey, confused.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down throw. Here's Love. Into traffic. Complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He's back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ewers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Ewers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hand off here to Jacobs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Packers with a little more work to do to win it here. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready.
Going back to Jacobs on 1st down. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Jacobs running behind center. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Quick throw right side. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's got Evans once again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He completes it in traffic. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Please be ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Ready?
Now a run with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Let's go. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.